Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kimmich. Pass somewhat off target. He is through here. Belling. Dembele. McAllister. Knocks it into space. So what can they make of this? He's had it taken off him. Raul. Oh, that is a nice touch. Kimmich. And this is Cruyff. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Too close for comfort. Played up towards the front line. Aims beyond the defence. Kimmich. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Dembele. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets, looking to play him in. Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. And the finish! Goal! Gremio! And Gremio are in front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Gremio have taken the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Could be danger here. Shot at goal! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through. Dembele has the space to scheme. Nice control. Decent chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition.
Could be danger here. Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
Gremio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Al-Sad are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. In with the challenge. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's a throw-in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Great vision. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nicely weighted ball. It's Rui Costa! Too close for comfort. Cristiano Ronaldo. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. There's the shot! It's there! Al-Sad are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Ronaldo. Cruyff. Real chance! Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Gremio really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kukçu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, it's a thumping hit. Cruyff. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Forced to go back. Kaka is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Dembele. Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Plays it through. That's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro cuts it out. Kupchu. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most accurate pass. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good ball out wide. Cannavaro, cross into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Ferdinand. Vieira. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kupchu. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Has been indicated.
Kaka. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. It's Rui Costa. He's picked his way through. Gullit is flagged offside. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution in progress.
Premio, kick off the second half. Rijkaard does really well there, strong defending. Neymar. Rui Costa can see things, others simply... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Premio, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kupchu makes the interception. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Gullit gets flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that pass isn't the best.
For this match was
Bullet with his sights
51,832.
permanently trained on that bottom corner. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Kaka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, good ball. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Ball's played through. Rijkaard. Gremio perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? That's a sharp pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Kaka running with the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Dembele considers his options. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Looking for options for movement. In by bullish header! Pullet finds himself offside. That has ended up in no man's land. And that could set him on his way. That's a good ball. And Pullet! Oh, it's hit the post! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Well, that looks a good ball through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's Rui Costa. And he's there to make the challenge. And that is out of play. Searching pass he's played there. That has been cut short. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He's found the way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Kukçu. And that will be it. Gremio have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
A quick reminder today that
Your final
smoking
thoughts,
is
Jim?
only allowed
Well,
in
there was a
areas shown.
distinct...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tries to thread one through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! In he goes again. Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Two, and we've barely begun here. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Substituição em andamento.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. Grêmio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely, now then. Now can he find a finish? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Grêmio have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. Terrific save by Manuel. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kaká, shot could be on, shot a goal! And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolute...
It's Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's gone for goal! Great football, shot and save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Cafu. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Kaká. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho! Well, that is remarkable.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
The most accurate pass. That's going wide left. Kaká. Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the left flank. Hernandez has it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. Premio looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's managed to get free. It's Ronaldinho! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Gremio couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And reclaimed it in a trice. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Defending was strong and firm.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Dembele. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, what's he giving here? Premio really could have done without this. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
A big, deep breath. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Gremio largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. So we're off again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's destined for the flank. Koundé powering forward here. Olise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he can thump it away. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's neat. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Well, could be danger here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Frustratingly close. Looking to play him in. Olise in with the challenge. Threads one in. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Koundé plays a sharp little ball here. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chooses to go crossfield. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Dembele. He's in a great position here. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. And it's Kaka. Ball's played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kaka. Bellingham. And here's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Baresi is there, and he can pick it up.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Ronaldinho! Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And they've got a throw. Bellingham. Kaka. Spread it left. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, super ball. De Bruyne. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ruben Neves spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Bellingham.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Olise, and he's picked out the run. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality. It's Neymar! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He was under real pressure there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Gerrard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's De Bruyne. Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. Koundé does well not to be outdone there. Olise.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. Gremio are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Gremio definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Riyad Mahrez. He's one of the best dribblers around, Peter, with such delicate, close control.
Mahrez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mahrez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he was quick to react. Kaká. And this is Ronaldinho.
There they go, hunting again.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Played down the flank. Raul receives him in a wide... Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Ferdinand clears it away. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vasco da Gama, it's fallen! Off the post! And the shot! No, just not quite. No, that's been intercepted. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. The most accurate pass.
Vasco da Gama always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Suarez is herring after that one. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's Forlan. Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Akanji.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's running through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good take in a good area. They want to be quick to recover this. Bale. Raul. 30 minutes gone. And it's Forlan. Gremio are looking to break at pace. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's done it! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Grêmio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's got away. That is good strength. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kaká wins the duel this time. And here's Ronaldinho. That is lovely. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Lacking in accuracy.
Ronaldinho has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Ball's gone out of play.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
He's only too happy to take that back. Baresi. And this is a chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Grêmio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Ronaldinho tries a shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
3-0, and oh, they could be caught out here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded this.
Just the keeper, and it's Luis Suarez! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. And that is a little undercooked. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. And it's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Grêmio absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Grêmio will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. The second period is underway. Grêmio do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Mahrez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. That looks a cracking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come loose here. Mahrez. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Mahrez. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was... Could be danger here! He has found the way through. Vieira. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi! An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a mistake! Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He might be in here! Haaland has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Messi. Pelé. Hullet. Yamal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. Great vision. Oh, what a ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pelé. Pelé.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The error shows great strength. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pelé quietly revving up. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Takes the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge has given away a free kick. Hullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Xavi for Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pele. Rummenigge. Now it's Ronaldinho. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Off target by a whisker. Neymar goes short. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Pele! Oh, well played, well played. Premio making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Messi. All the way back.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That has been cut short. Hullet makes a dash for it. Cafu. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get on the end of this? Pele. Messi is fouled.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And the potential here for the... Messi! Cross deflected behind for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Yamal is all... And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And now,
how's the first half compared with your expectation?
Premio can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 21, Dembele.
Down to business again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Premio come out this half somewhat altered. Well, it's Dembele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pelé. Pelé gets on his bike and on the move. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Yamal. Well, it's constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Ronaldinho has a look and plays it forward. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Pelé! And he's got his cross in.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! And it's in!
The goal scorer for Premio after 60 minutes.
Premio have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Pelé. Pelé ploughing through the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it into space. Vieira can clear it away. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Pelé, and once more he proves rigid and robust. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Now this could be a chance. Crosses it. There's the header! Oh, crossbar! And no mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Premio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Gullit. Gullit stood his ground strongly. And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his superb skill and imagination.
Yeah, just brilliant, isn't he? A different level.
Infectious.
Maldini. Olise! He scored! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Gremio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tonali looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Chance here to counter. Yamal driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, nicely intercepted. Neymar. That's rather hopeful. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's had it taken off him. Memphis Depay.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Aubameyang. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Memphis Depay. Looking to play him in. O'Reilly. That's a little off target. Tonali. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Grealish delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal, Rummenigge going after that. He's in one-on-one. It's Neymar! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
And the shot! And he hits the net! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Rummenigge. And he's got a... Rummenigge! Oh, it's come loose. Tonali. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Olise. There they go, hunting in packs. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. And he's lost his man here. Tonali for Olise. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Aubameyang. No joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cafu cuts it out. Ronaldinho has created one goal already. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. A goal at a really telling moment. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Oh, shooting chance! Yamal tries to pass it through. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Grealish. Vieira makes the interception. And that signals the end of the first period. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Gremio really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is lovely. And it's Tonali. And this is Depay. It's Memphis Depay! And that's in. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Grealish. Now it's Aubameyang. Tonali. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Rummenigge! Oh, they could be caught out here. And a chance! And there's a goal! Right back in the game! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And now he has 2. Gremio cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half.
Can he finish? Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! He's been... Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Gremio present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution on the field.
This for
20,
genuine comfort.
De Bruyne. Number 14.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Gremio do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 16.
And it's Timber. Now it's Gnabry. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times.
Number 13. Petrin. Substitutions taking place.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Gnabry plays it in. And that should get the job done. Neymar. That'll be a throw-in. Kaka. Spread to the right. And he's quick to return it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he is dashing away. Gremio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar goes short. He's had a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on. Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision. Neymar. Yamal. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Maldini. Thuram. Gently done. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Lopez with the cross. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fermin.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. O'Reilly, and he whips it in, and he gets rid in a hurry, and it's McAllister.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Memphis Depay. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. Kaká. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gnabry. Memphis Depay. Guirassy. He's found a way through. Now the decent chance! And yes, it's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's...
And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So things are underway. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gerrard. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Cafu. And it's Gerrard. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And he's there to get it away. He's had it take... Gerrard! It's bounced back off the post.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gremio with the corner, there first. Ronaldinho goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. This ended up in no man's land. Kimmich in with the challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Missed by a fraction. Thuram gets across to intercept that. And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. And here's Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Ah, that's a fine interception. Ooh, can he get onto this? Maldini gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. Now it's Yamal. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. A header! Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Borussia Dortmund always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And it's made its way to him. Kimmich. Threads one in. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldinho. Done delicately. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And a header! Harmlessly behind.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bale. Ronaldinho. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. Probing pass. It's beautifully weighted. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Just a
So
quick
it's
reminder
simmered along
today,
nicely for
please
45
refrain
minutes,
from
but
parking
still no
outside
goals.
this
It is
stadium.
0-0
Thank you
at
very much for your
half-time.
cooperation.
So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Bale. Deftly away. So, third corner of the game. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. It's Ronaldinho. Yamal. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, tries a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Premio are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he finish?
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
Doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 3, Cannavaro. Number 15, Bale. Coming on the field,
Neymar is wide and looking to get into this.
number 18,
Rijkaard.
Akanji.
Now it's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Thuram cuts out the pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's got away. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Brilliant save from Buffon! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Grêmio have their second corner now. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Batistuta, and he's managed to get free. And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Short changes him with that pass. Mendes going forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Ronaldinho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gerrard. Ibrahimovic. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Messi. Neymar! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Mendes. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. Nicked it back promptly. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
The two
Number
coaches
9,
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 27, Rijkaard. Coming on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Olise. Substitution.
Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now that's well seen too. It's a lovely, neat pass. Mendes makes the interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge, nicely spread. Bale receives it in a wide position. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Grêmio have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And it's been shifted off it. So their fourth corner of the game. Cafu with the clearance. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That has not gone well. There will be 4 extra minutes. That pass isn't the best. Rummenigge bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gerrard. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Messi considers his options.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Grêmio are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
And a quick reminder today,
Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
For your cooperation.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Veron. De Ligt. Conte. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Conte. De Ligt. And it's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Ronaldinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction.
Brazil definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Veron. And he was quick to react. And it's Ronaldinho. Searching pass he's played there. De Ligt. And Van Bronckhorst. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Ronaldinho. Almost half an hour in now. Conte.
Gremio are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cafu. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Conte. Pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This looks promising, and he's lost his man here. Van Bronckhorst, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Veron. Now it's Ronaldinho. Played with speed from back to front. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The most accurate pass. Schlotterbeck. And it's Conte. And it's Batistuta. And this is Hullet. He's having a hit! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Could be danger here. Saliba. Now it's Yamal. De Ligt, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Gremio really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And this is Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gremio with the corner, there first. And the shot! There it is!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That could spell trouble, and he is dashing away. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Rummenigge probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Camisa 21, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 9.
Cafu is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Schlotterbeck. He's a sharp little ball here. That's destined for the flank. Kimmich. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Zico.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho making good progress. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, that was never going to make it. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Nicely spread. Hullet. Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Good read, needed to be.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Brazil are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
And this is Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ronaldinho, over to the right flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Yamal! He came in hard, very hard. Delivers the ball.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 2. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20. Camisa 6.
Grêmio leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. It's played through for him. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here.
Substituição.
Ronaldinho goes short. He is just caressing the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Zico. Zico gets on his bike and on the move. Bale. Neatly clipped into space. And that has put paid to that. Kaka. 4 extra minutes added on. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Taken back almost at once. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Grêmio have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who can make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes, he was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
And he's well positioned here. Nicely intercepted. Messi, and the through ball. He's picked his way through. Yamal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Trossard. Now it's Odegaard. He's got away. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Caicedo. And it's Odegaard. Now this could be a chance. Mazraoui. Now it's Trossard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that looks a decent ball. So we're still where we started right now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi! Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. Caicedo.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high-tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And this is Ronaldinho. Real chance! And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Lukaku. Nicely spread. Caicedo. Rummenigge with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Lukaku. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Pedri. Caicedo. Odegaard. And here's the chance to counter. Caicedo. And here's Lukaku. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mazraoui. 30 minutes gone. And here's Trossard. Olise. He's having a hit! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Caicedo. Olise. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Lukaku. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Lukaku. He's had it taken off him. He's found a way past. Now it's Trossard. And it's been hooked away. Now it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Ødegaard.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. This is a great chance to take a lead. Decent hit from there. Ødegaard. Caicedo. And that's been won straight back. Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Olise. And this is Lukaku. No foul, says the referee. Yamal threads one in. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Caicedo. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Nice-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is well cleared. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kimmich knocks it into space. Oh, super find. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Grêmio have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Trossard. Now it's Olise. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try...
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 11, camisa 32, camisa 10.
And that's definitely not his best.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Rummenigge.
camisa 15, camisa 22.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Neymar.
That's a good foray he's making. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save him up here, I know. Now it's Neymar. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Grêmio perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mohamed Salah. Played out wide. Pedri. Now it's Trossard. Stood up well to him there. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gabriel just eases him off the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge goes for a shot! Goal! Grêmio! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Oyarzabal looking to pass their way up the pitch. Undav is onto this. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pinches it off him. Mohamed Salah. Very much into the last knockings. Salah. Thuram stands tall and stands strong. Neymar. He can run onto that. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Bellissimo.
That is a brilliant interception. Lee Kang in. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to play it through. Caicedo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicked it back promptly. And he shoots! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. It was a great... So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for one. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Yamal. And this is Messi. And here's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And he plays one through. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gremio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal does well to get it back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And we have our very first corner. Bale with the short one. Now it's Bale. Can he finish? What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Gremio have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Saliba cuts it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge. And this is Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is a promising build-up. And he is dashing. Good chance here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great chance! Goal! Gremio! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Gremio have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Eto'o, looking to play him in. It's Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Nedved goes short. And the ball's come loose here. Pele! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Messi. Probing pass. And that should get the job done. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Seedorf. He's had it taken off him.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Chips it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Makaleli. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Gremio can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's picked his way through. And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Gremio have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Seedorf. Zanetti. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé. Turan. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Pelé going about things with real menace. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's Nedved! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd have...
Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Gremio really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So we've reached the hour mark. Seedorf knocks it into space, showing good feet. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries one from range! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Vieira gets a foot in here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Yamal. Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Messi's cross. Neymar! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Neymar simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
The
dorsal
two
9.
coaches are signalling changes here,
El
both at the
dorsal
same
7.
time.
El dorsal 11. Bale. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 20.
Now it's
Cambio
Del
de
Piero.
jugadores.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Seedorf is offering... Tries a shot! Goal! Gremio! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good ball, and the shot! And there's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Gremio now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Makalele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Gremio have hit a quick-fire double here, and off. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rummenigge clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a... It's Bale! And that's a real chance missed. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's having a hit! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Turns back here, probably the best option. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. In with the challenge. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Real chance! He's been... Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Now who's going to be first to this? Taken back almost at once. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Gremio pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Rummenigge.
Voted.